Story-specific adaptation notes. Each story has elements that require special attention during localization. These are your trickiest transformation challenges. For System Makes Me Superstar, here are the tricky elements. Element 1. The system voice. It's an AI-like presence granting skills. In Indian terms, consider antarvani, meaning inner voice, or a tantric entity bound to serve, or a vardhan, a boon, from a dying sage. The gamification elements like points, missions, and rewards need cultural grounding. Element 2. Entertainment industry setting. This translates beautifully to Bollywood or the TV industry. Lean into nepotism culture, PR machinery, award show politics, and the specific texture of Indian celebrity life. Element 3. The petty protagonist. His laziness and pettiness are features, not bugs. Don't make him noble. His charm is that he wins despite barely trying and holds grudges forever. Preserve this personality. Element 4. Skill acquisition. Each skill unlocks like a game achievement. Frame it as siddhi prapt, power acquisition, or vidya jagran, knowledge awakening, or divine download. The instant mastery needs mythological precedent for global high martial arts. Here are the tricky elements. Element 1. Rebirth and regression. He's reborn into the past, but in a different world. In Indian terms, think punarjam with a twist. Same soul, parallel bharat, where martial cultivation replaced normal society. The second chance narrative is universal. Element 2. Martial arts world. It's a society where chi and blood determine everything. Transform this into a prana and rakta system. Physical cultivation through breathing, diet, and combat. Universities become vidyapeeths. Rankings become shreni. Element 3. The cold protagonist. He's calculating, not heroic. Willing to be ruthless for survival. Don't soften him. His pragmatic brutality is the appeal. Indian audiences love a hero who outsmarts rather than outfights. Element 4. System interface. Stats panels showing chi and blood. Keep this as divya drishti, divine sight, or make it an internal awareness. The numerical progression creates satisfying growth. Preserve the measurability. For Farming Boy with a magic ring, here are the tricky elements. Element 1. The magic ring. It's an artifact granting powers and a cultivation space. In Indian terms, consider Siddha Anguthi, blessed by an ancient sage, containing a pocket dimension called Antariksha. The ring as teacher trope works well. Element 2. Rural village setting. This is your strength. Make it hyper-local. Use a specific Indian village, specific crops, specific festivals. The village transformation arc should feel like watching your own hometown prosper. Element 3. The lost love reunion. He returns to the woman who waited and the child he never knew. This melodrama is peak Indian storytelling. Lean into it fully. The family reunion should make audiences weep. Element 4. The master's bargain. An ancient being saved him but plans to take over. Frame this as Guru Shishya gone wrong, a Chiranjeevi seeking a new vessel, or karmic debt. The 3-year deadline creates perfect tension. For Midnight Bookstore, here are the tricky elements. Element 1. Body possession. A good man wakes in a stranger's body with a terrible reputation. In Indian terms, this is parakaya pravesh, soul transmigration. The original owner's sins now burden him. Explore the karma implications. Element 2. The misfit crew. A skin-wearing creature, a corpse maid, a drunken Taoist. Transform these into Indian supernatural beings. A Vital who wears faces. A Pret who games all day. A Tantric who drinks to forget. The found family dynamic is crucial. Element 3. Ghost messenger role. He becomes a spirit intermediary. In Indian terms, Think Yamadut adjacent, a broker between worlds, someone who helps ghosts find peace. The bookstore becomes a liminal space between lok and parlok. Element 4. The body's true owner. Something ancient sleeps inside him, waiting to reclaim control. This possession within possession creates unique horror. The ticking clock of, "When will I be devoured?" drives tension. For inhuman warlock, here are the tricky elements. Element 1. Child experimentation. A child tortured until he awakened powers. Handle this sensitively, but don't sanitize. The horror of what was done to him justifies his rage. In Indian terms, think forced tapasya, tantric experiments on children, ashram abuse. Element 2. Multiple powers. He has lightning, decay, healing, and more, an impossible combination. Frame these as conflicting cities that shouldn't coexist, making him an abomination to traditional power structures. Element 3. Parents' secret. They died protecting knowledge of what he was. The hidden lineage reveal should tie to Indian mythology, perhaps descendants of someone cosmic, carriers of a forbidden bloodline. Element 4. Organizations hunting him. Government agencies tracking superpowered individuals. Transform these into tantric orders, ancient sampradayas, or shadow ministries. The institutional evil should feel specifically Indian. Element 5. Cosmic escalation. The story goes galactic. If you're keeping this, remember that Indian cosmology has 14 lokas, plenty of room for expansion. The scope creep from hunted child to cosmic power needs earned progression.